Hello and welcome to this video. On this video we're going to be installing an air conditioner unit in our garage. It's an EdgeStar AP8000W and we got it off Amazon, and the reason we picked this unit is because it has some safety features, like it automatically will shut off the plug if there's a short circuit. It has a vent here in the front that you can adjust out. It has a filter in here with a pre-filter, and on the back it has a 5-inch connection, which most connections are 4-inch or 6-inch. So 5-inch is a little hard to find. So in a minute, I'm going to show you how we're going to connect it up. Now, normally this would go into a window and you would put a piece in the window, and this would connect, the exhaust duct would connect to the window and exhaust to the outside. But we're going to put it in the garage, so we're going to do a more permanent installation. We'll show you that here in a second. On our installation, what we're going to do is have an exhaust duct that goes from inside the garage to outside. So to do that, we had to order on Amazon a special 5-inch type of this exhaust duct, and it has a louver that closes with a spring. So this is good. We tried to find them at Lowe's and Home Depot, and they only had 4-inch or 6-inch. So 5-inch was a special order. So we'll put the link in for that for Amazon. At Walmart, we found a 9-foot super heavy duty cord that can carry the amount of current needed for the air conditioner. You're also going to need a stud finder to make sure that where you're going to drill in the wall or cut a hole in the wall, you're not going to hit a stud. We bought some primer to prime this piece with, this duct, so that when I paint it with outside paint, the stuff that matches the house, it'll stick. Got a 5-inch hole cutter with the arbor and everything. So these are the tools that you should need to get started, and also a vacuum cleaner because it's going to create a lot of dust. So the next thing we're going to do is we're going to cut a hole in the wall after we find an empty space to do so. And then we will prime this, and then that'll be all we're going to do for today, and we'll come back in a couple of days and finish the job after the primer is dried and we're ready to go ahead and finish that. So we'll be right back. At this point, we've drilled the hole through both sides. This duct requires about a 5 and an 1/8 inch hole. So we used a 5-inch hole drill and then our hole saw. And then we used a Dremel to clean it up and make it a little bigger so that the pipe would go through. And I'll show you the other side in a second. And what we're going to do is mark this side, and then we'll cut it down so that it's not sticking out so much, and we'll put an adapter plate on there, and we'll show you all that in just a short while. Okay, so here's what the vent looks like from the outside. What we're going to do when we come back is we're going to take a chisel and chisel off any large pieces of the stucco that were sticking out. We had to use a diamond saw to cut through that, by the way. And then we'll get the vent as flat as we can, and then we'll trim it in with silicone seal that matches the paint, and then we'll paint it and all that stuff. We'll show you that. It'll come out real nice. At this point, what we've done is we've put the vent in through the outside wall to the inside wall, and we measured it and cut it with some aviation snips. Came out real nice. So now I'm ready to go ahead and mix up some paint and paint the outside of the vent to match the exterior color. And then we're going to caulk it in, and then we're going to start doing the inside assembly. So we'll get that part done and come back. We've pushed the duct back in after we cut it, and we're ready to install this piece that comes with the air conditioner. And then we made a 3D printed piece to go on the outside that'll push down on this, and we'll put in 8 wall anchors, and that'll hold it in place. So that's the good thing about having a 3D printer. You can print a part like that. So this will go down flush. We put holes in it, or areas for the ears. And then it'll go down flush, and we'll be able to silicone seal this in with 8 wall anchors. Here's what our inside connection point looks like. So we have 8 stainless steel screws in here with drywall anchors, and we've silicone sealed it all inside this lip here, which is really good that we have this piece on here because it makes it hold the silicone really well. So now all we got to do is connect the air conditioner. We'll do that in a few minutes. But first we're going to go outside and show you how that came out. Here's the outside vent after installation. We sealed around the sides and the top, leaving the bottom open so if it needs to weep, it can do that. And there's also a little inside flap that opens when you turn on the air conditioner and closes when it's not on to keep bugs from getting in. So that's a cool feature. We have the ductwork connected up now, and so it's almost ready to go. As a reminder, I wanted to let you know that we're going to use a very short and very stout electrical extension cord because it draws 8 amps of current. And also in the wintertime, you can put this cap on where the duct goes to keep bugs from getting into the house. So we're going to go ahead and install the cord, and we'll plug it in and we'll be right back. We have it all plugged in now, ready to turn it on, and push on that button right there. Now we're hoping to be able to cool our garage down to about 70 or 75 when it's 115 outside here in Phoenix. Not too bad of an installation. Thank you for watching.